Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Once again, today is tea time with green tea, huckleberry, and peppermint. Smells good, guys. It's really good. That huckleberry just really hits the spot. A little bit of a sweet note, you know? Anyways, guys, thanks again for joining me for tea time. Now, today we're going to be talking a little bit about brand loyalty, and is it overrated? And also I want to touch on my last video that talked about DaVinci Resolve versus the Premiere CC 2019. Now, it was a first look. It wasn't a review, but a lot of people took it as a review. And I want to speak to you about it a little bit. Before I get into that, I want to say that if you have been with me over the last year and a half for this channel, 200 plus videos, or my previous channel, which was the Digital Photography Cafe show that I did with Trevor Current for about 6 years, you will know that I am not a brand loyalist. I am 100% unbiased. I do not carry the flag for any specific brand. I will call a brand out if they need to be called out. I've been doing this for a long time. Now, you know that I'm a Canon shooter. I've been shooting Canon Professional now for about 20 years or so, getting close. It's a long time, okay? But I will, like I said, call out Canon every time they need to be called out, especially like, for example, when they neuter their 4K in their cameras and a lot of other things that they do that just simply doesn't make sense to me. So, like I said, if you're watching me now and this is your first time here, understand this is a 100% unbiased channel. Okay, I do not hold the flag for any brand. And if you see any products being sold, they're my products that I have made, I've invented, I've patented over the years. Those are the products that you'll see. And if you ever see someone else's product here, you will know that it will be 100% disclosed that that is not specifically my product. Okay, I try to always be just upfront with everything. And I hope you guys appreciate it. I know a lot of you do, number one. And I also know that by me doing this, it has propelled the channel a lot faster than my previous channel because of all of this discussion, right? I'm always looking to incite discussion and not argument. And this being said, in the comment area, you will find a ton of great information, great discussion topics, and just amazing, just smart people, smarter than me, with some good answers to some of the questions that you might have. Now, let me get into the past video, right? I did this video, like I said, Premiere against the Resolve, the DaVinci Resolve. And I did it as a way to just do a first look. You guys asked me to take a look at video products, video editors that you can use instead of having to pay Adobe's rental fee, all right? You don't want to pay ad nauseum to have, for example, Premiere. Okay, so you were looking for alternatives and you said this was one you wanted to take a look at. And this is why I looked at DaVinci Resolve. Now, I did look at DaVinci Resolve Beta, which is their 16. And I probably shouldn't have, but this is what you asked me to do. And in the last video, I showed you real world what was going on, and it was stuttering and it was just a hot mess, an absolute hot mess. But let me get into that towards the end of this video. Let me get more into this brand loyalty. Now, I understand the psychology of brand loyalty. Many folks that buy a product and spend their hard-earned cash on that product, they feel somehow connected with it. And if someone else talks badly or unflattering against that product, they immediately have to defend it. Okay? Because they feel like they're defending themselves and their decision to purchase that product. It's just horrible, guys. It's annoying at best. In the last video that I'm going to get into a little bit, there were some people that literally lost their shit. They lost it. I couldn't understand it. I couldn't believe it. It was just weird because this never happens. I don't really make polarizing videos. I usually make like really discussion-based videos and get you guys to think, but very rarely is it a polarizing video in which I made. But this video really turned out to be that way. It was really strange. My thought is, guys, if you are currently using a brand, let's say you're a Sony user, okay, and you hear someone talk badly about Sony or a specific camera, always keep in mind that the use case for the camera might be different than what you do with it. You know, someone that's talking bad, let's say about Sony, and they have really big hands and they say their ergonomics is just horrible, I just can't hold on to it. Ergo is important to some people, maybe not to you. Whereas maybe it comes to color science and someone really just loves the color science of Canon, but they really don't like the color science of Sony. They're not really attacking you. They're just attacking the camera for not being what they specifically need or use with the camera or even any gear. Here we're talking about software. So I wish this brand loyalty effect would just kind of tone down just a little bit. We see it a lot on other channels, and I am absolutely blessed that I really don't see it here very much, besides in the last video. All right. You see some channels, even photography channels, where they do really great work. All right. Hundreds of thousands of viewers, and it's just amazing. And when you go into their comment, it's just negative and negative and negative and trolls and more trolls. And it's visceral, just horrible. Whereas when you look at this channel in the comment area, you just don't get that. There's just a lot of just smart people just giving back to the community. I am absolutely blessed. I thank you guys. And I just figure I just wanted to bring up this topic of brand loyalty and how I do personally feel that it's just overrated. No matter what brand you use, just always keep an open mind to other people's thoughts, because maybe, like I said, it's just not yours. All right. And just have a discussion about it. Now, let me come full circle back to DaVinci Resolve and my findings, because a lot of people want to know. Now, in the last video you saw, it was stutter stepping. It was just an absolute hot mess. It was not usable. Absolutely not usable. And like I said, I took a lot of your advice and I implemented it all just to see what the problem was. And when it was all said and done, I ended up deleting it. I deleted DaVinci Resolve 16 beta. Now, did I give up on it? No, I didn't. Why? Because of you. You guys asked me to do it. I'm going to do the best job as I can. Now, do I need DaVinci Resolve? No, because I'm paying for the full package of Adobe's cloud. So do I need it? No. But like I said, I want to do it for you guys, because a lot of you don't want to pay the subscription model. And maybe I don't eventually, if I could come up with some alternatives to all of the rest of the packages in the suite. And I might start doing some videos regarding that, because I know you guys are looking for it. Now, even though I did delete the 16 beta, I ended up installing the last release, full release, which is DaVinci Resolve 15.3.1, I think it is. And I tried that. I did nothing. Okay. I made sure that the GPU was using my coda, and that is it. I didn't do any kind of media modifications or manipulations. I did nothing. I threw at it just from soup to nuts, didn't touch anything. And guess what, guys? Everything ran flawlessly, smooth as butter. All those stutter steps and a mess, whatever it was doing, obviously had to do with the beta. And I'm sure that that will be resolved when 16 comes out. That also being said, when 16 does come out, I've already reached out to Black Magic and have been placed on the waiting list to receive my press copy of the full version of DaVinci Resolve to do a proper review on. Okay? Not a first look, not a second look, but a proper review. And I will come back to you guys with it. And I will take a look at it, Premiere against the DaVinci. What I'm currently using against the 16, the latest and greatest. Okay. And this way it will give you an idea. Is this something that I can use? I was using the free version, but I will have the paid version, which you would normally pay $2.99 for. So I can do a direct review and I can just show you guys what does it look like on both packages, and let you decide if it's something that you want to use. You want to go down that Black Magic rabbit hole instead of doing the paid subscription model of Adobe that you pay forever ad nauseum, right? Which a lot of people really don't like. So anyways, guys, that is what's currently going on. This video that you see right now will be edited on DaVinci 15.3.1. Okay, so I'm not going to put the lower thirds and the front and the back and all the stuff into this video. I'll just do something more generic for this so I don't have to go and reinvent the wheel until I get the actual version 16 full version. And at that time, I will put more time into it. So anyways, guys, that is it for this video. You know what? Let me take another sip of my tea. This is really good stuff. You guys always tell me, listen, drink your tea. When you're talking to us, you're letting your tea get cold. Don't let it get cold. Take a sip here and there. And I think I'm going to do that. This huckleberry really tastes good. Anyways, like I said, guys, this is the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. We talked about brand loyalty and how I personally think it's overrated. I want to know what you think. Do you think it's overrated? Do you feel the need? Do you feel compelled to defend your brand? Or do you understand that everyone's opinions are kind of like belly buttons? Everyone has one, and there's no perfect belly button out there. And everyone has different case uses. Everyone uses things differently, right, guys? So let's have this discussion. Also, please, in the comment area, let me know what you think about DaVinci Resolve and what I'm doing with it. Are you glad that I'm going to be reviewing 16, the full paid version? Do you really not care? Is it important to you to be able to use a program that you don't have to pay for monthly? Okay. Are you that person that's looking for that? Because if you are, I'm going to go down that rabbit hole, I believe. I think it will help out a lot of you if you are. When it comes to Photoshop, an alternative. When it comes to Audition for an audio mixer, alternative. Lightroom, Premiere, all of these things that we use on a constant basis, maybe Illustrator. Is there or are there alternatives that we can pay for once instead of paying ad nauseum forever renting from Adobe? Is this something that you're interested in? And if it is, like I said, I'm going to go down that hole and hopefully help some of you out to be able to find these alternatives. I want to give you this one caveat. DaVinci Resolve, as of right now, 15.3.1 is really, really good. If you have not tried it, give it a try before I even do a full review on it. I'm telling you, it is really good. And I have a feeling that once I do get a full review on it, I think I'm going to be very positive about it. There is some quirkiness. One of them, maybe you can help me with. If we drop a WAV file into our timeline, we see the waveform. But if we drop an MP3, this is in version 15 as well as 16, the waveform disappears. If you guys have an answer for that, some of you guys I'm sure do. If you do, let us know in the comment area. So anyways, guys, that is it. Once again, thank you for being here. I really appreciate all of you. Many blessings to you. Happy holidays to all of you. Either it's Passover or maybe we had Good Friday yesterday. Maybe it's Easter. And if you enjoyed this video, please throw me a big thumbs up. That will help out a lot. And smash that subscribe button so you can get all my content when it becomes available, and click the bell icon so when it is available, you will be notified of it. And finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools I've invented for you and me over the years. And hopefully there's something there that you might like. And if there is, please pick it up and support me and my family. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here for yet another vlog. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.